중요한 시즌이거든요.
왼쪽으로 제이미 로맥 끝내기. 박재상의 은퇴식을 위해서 최고의 선물을 제이미 로맥이 선사합니다. 팀 SK Wyverns.
That's the sound of our next guest hitting a home run in South Korea. We've spoken to him a couple of times this year, and now's the time to catch up once again with Jamie Romak, Canadian and first baseman for the SK Wyverns in the Korea Baseball Organization. How you doing, Jamie?
I'm good, Elias. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Did you have a game this morning? This evening, this morning for us?
No.
Okay.
We're in the middle of, they block off a period of time at the end of our season, and we do all of our rainout games, and they're made up over this period of time. We haven't played in a few days now. We
Gotcha.
play tomorrow, and then that will be it. That'll be it for this season.
Okay, so tomorrow's the last game, and of course, it's actually going to be shown. It's going to be shown in Canada, Jamie. It's going to be on TSN 3 at 5:30 in the morning.
Awesome.
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I thought it was really apropos to catch up with you once again. When we last talked, of course, at the start of COVID-19 and things were shutting down, we were all looking towards South Korea and how well the country was handling things. Can you tell me about just how the season has gone? You're living in South Korea, of course. How's it been? How has COVID-19 been the last few months in South Korea?
Great, really, from, I guess, comparatively speaking with the rest of the world, aside from wearing a mask and having my temperature checked, going in and out of the stadium every day, you wouldn't know the difference whatsoever. Life is normal. People are outside. Restaurants are full. Bars are full. Grocery stores, everything's good to go. No shortages of anything. Kids are in school. It's normal. It's been great. We've been really, really fortunate. We've played a full season. There was a couple times where it got a little dicey where we thought it might get interrupted or put on pause, but it never happened. And we've tried fans a couple times, and we had to shut that down, but the last 2 weeks we've had about 30% capacity at stadiums, and then they're saying for playoffs they're going to go to 50%. So I would say all in all it's been a big win over here for us.
Jamie, do you know how jealous I am hearing what you just said? The restaurants packs, here in Quebec, restaurants, dining rooms are all closed, bars are closed, and to hear you say that when the playoffs start in South Korea in a few days, you're going to be at 50% capacity in stadiums. Wow, it sounds amazing. Are you going to, when the season normally ends, do you usually come back to North America? And is that changing this year? Are you going to stick around where you are?
Home for me is in London, Ontario, and I'm always home. I always go home at the end of the season. There's more urgency than ever before for me to get home right now because I haven't seen my family since March.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, they just were never able to make it over. We have a newborn, and it just was way too risky for him to be in airports and traveling around and all that stuff. So we made a tough decision for them to stay home where they could be safe, and it's been really tough. So it's a long flight as it is, 13 hours home, but it's going to be a long 13 hours. I'm so excited to see them.
Oh, Jamie, I can't imagine. Didn't know you hadn't seen your family in that long. Let's talk just a bit about the baseball side of things. Your team, the SK Wyverns, didn't have the greatest season. You're not going to make the playoffs this year. On the baseball side of things, is it as steady as she goes? You're going back to Korea next year. What's happening there?
I might have some news for you on that front sooner rather than later. Nothing to officially report right now, but some things are in the works. So it looks good for next year. I'd obviously like to continue playing, certainly with the caveat that my family will be with me. So we're working through all that right now, but it's been a frustrating year for us. I've been really fortunate in the first 3 years I was here. We were great, and it didn't work out so well this year. But Yeah, it's a shot at redemption next year. Hopefully we'll turn it back around.
Jamie, November on the sports calendar, there's no NHL, there's no NBA. Obviously, the Major League Baseball season ended just a couple of days ago. Not a lot of sports options, but South Korea, the KBO, has their baseball playoffs. For someone that is just looking for sports to watch, and all of those playoff games are going to be on TSN, what would be your advice to someone who's watching KBO for the first time?
Well, certainly, yeah, get up and watch. Give it a go. It's going to be, as much as you can enjoy the atmosphere of a stadium through a TV, you'll get a sense of what it's like now that they're allowing more and more fans in the stadium. It's really an event. I meet expats in my area all the time here that are coming and going, and they talk about going and watching a game, and they just say there's nothing like it. It's like it's a mix of an event and a live concert and cheering and songs and dancing and cheerleaders and, baseball obviously going on too. And so it's exciting. I can say that the league this year, those top 4 teams that are going to be in the playoffs are all really strong. Mm-hmm. So it'll be really good baseball. It'll be interesting to watch. And it'll be exciting. It's a different brand of baseball than what you're seeing in the major leagues these days, and I think there's more action. So I definitely think it's worth a watch if you're a sports fan.
I would totally agree. I've been watching all season, Jamie, and I've loved it. Thank you so much for coming on the program, and I wish you safe travels back home after your game tomorrow morning, 5:30 on TSN3. You can watch Jamie Romak and the SK Wyverns, that's the type of dragon, take on the LG Twins. Take care, Jamie.
Take care. Thank you so much for having me.